From blank cotton paper to global currency, this journey represents trust.
Welcome to the deepest, most secure part of America's money-making system. Only a handful of people ever see this.
Security here goes beyond passwords. Every move is tracked, logged, and confirmed. Mistakes aren't an option.
Every hallway feels like a bank vault wrapped inside another vault. Redundant protection ensuring printed money never goes missing. Artificial intelligence monitors everything. Every sheet, every worker, every second, calculating anomalies before they happen.
These tiny hidden codes track where every bill comes from, where it goes, and confirm authenticity faster than a human ever could.
Every movement of cash includes signatures, timestamps, verification scans, and traceable digital records. No gray areas.
Millions of dollars sit here untouched, almost frozen in time, until they are legally cleared for distribution.
Robotic handling reduces risk, contamination, and human error. Machines don't get nervous around wealth. When money finally leaves this factory, it rides with the highest grade armored transport fleets in the country.
Every seal has a unique encrypted ID. If it's broken or even scratched, the shipment is immediately flagged.
This isn't just paper. It's security, identity, power, and now you've seen the factory.
This isn't normal paper. US dollar paper is 75% cotton and 25% linen, built to survive decades. Those tiny fibers aren't decoration. They're anti-counterfeit markers that make fake bills nearly impossible.
Before printing anything, the paper gets reinforced with protective coatings to make it resistant to tearing, folding, water, and grime. This blue ribbon isn't printed. It's woven inside the paper. When you tilt a bill, the numbers inside the ribbon move. Counterfeiters hate this part. Every sheet is manually checked. If a single defect appears, boom, entire batches get destroyed.
Watermarks aren't printed. They're sculpted into the paper during production and can only be seen when held up to the light.
Once approved, the paper enters one of the most restricted zones of the factory, the printing vault. Only authorized workers can step inside.
AI-based scanners verify every fiber structure. If the pattern doesn't match, the system shuts down instantly.
UV reactive elements are baked into the paper. You won't see them, but scanners and professionals will.
Alignment is everything. If sheets shift even slightly, later print layers won't line up. Robots handle this step better than humans.
This stage is guarded like Fort Knox. Every movement is tracked. Every sheet is counted.
Now the paper is ready, but it's still not money yet. Next step, the ink, the engraving, and the...
This isn't normal ink. This is security-grade ink, engineered to resist fading, chemicals, fire, and counterfeiting.
Everything here must be perfect. Even a microgram difference can change how scanners and UV detectors read the material.
These inks are protected by law. They're specially formulated and remain top secret. Only a handful of chemists know the exact recipe.
The blending phase activates special pigments, some visible, some invisible, ready to bond permanently with high-grade banknote paper.
Every color reacts differently under light, UV, infrared, and even magnetic fields, each one acting like a fingerprint, proving authenticity.
Color accuracy is critical. If the shade isn't perfect, vending machines, banks, and scanners worldwide won't recognize the bill.
Durability testing ensures the ink survives thousands of folds, pockets, humidity shifts, and years of circulation. Multiple layers give the US dollar its unique tactile feel, smooth in some areas, raised ink in others, making it harder for imitation printers to replicate.
Some ink contains microscopic magnetic particles. Machines detect them before accepting the bill, adding a powerful validation layer.
Consistency matters. A bill printed today must perfectly match one printed many years ago so they work together seamlessly in global circulation.
This ink isn't just permanent. It's chemically bonded to the paper structure, resisting water, solvents, heat, and industrial cleaning solutions.
Once approved, the ink is stored under extreme security, because without it, you can't print real money.
Now the real magic happens. Industrial printers layer security inks, holograms, and micro details with surgical precision.
These inks aren't normal, Doreen. They react only under specific wavelengths, stopping counterfeiters.
Every sheet is tracked in real time. Serial numbers, batch data, and timestamps create a digital fingerprint.
Automation ensured zero human error. Every motion here is rehearsed, logged, and stored in encrypted databases.
Look closely. Phrases smaller than a grain of sand are printed into the design. Without magnification, they're nearly impossible to detect. This room runs 24/7. Stopping costs hundreds of thousands. Precision never sleeps.
This ribbon isn't printed, it's woven into the paper itself. Counterfeiters would need the same machines, which only this facility has.
Dual spectrum scanning verifies authenticity before the sheets ever leave this room.
Human verification still matters. Machines catch data, eyes catch intuition.
If you run your fingers across real currency, you'll feel texture. That's intaglio, something home printers cannot replicate.
Every imperfect sheet is destroyed. Nothing leaves unless flawless.
Even the tiniest pixel shift triggers alarms. The standard here is perfection, or deletion. Now it's time for strict quality control. Every sheet must be flawless before cutting.
Only real US currency contains microtext invisible to the naked eye.
Hidden fluorescent fibers confirm authenticity and protect against counterfeiting.
Each sheet is cut perfectly. One tiny misalignment, and the entire sheet gets rejected.
Even the cutter is engineered like a precision machine, razor sharp, recalibrated every few thousand sheets.
Robots now take over, counting faster and more accurately than any human ever could.
This strip isn't cosmetic. It's encrypted, trackable, and nearly impossible to replicate.
Tilt the bill. If the hologram shifts, it's real.
Every bill has a unique identity. No duplicates, no randomness. The serial system tracks everything.
Every step is monitored, recorded, and stored, and this process is as controlled as a nuclear facility. Anything imperfect, too dark, too light, off-center, gets destroyed. Zero tolerance. Now, the bills are nearly complete. The next phase turns paper into official US currency.
Now the stacks enter a fully automated section where human error is removed and accuracy becomes math.
Nothing leaves this stage without verification, and every bundle is accounted for and logged in a secure digital ledger.
This is the high-speed note counter. It measures quantity, thickness, and detects microscopic irregularities.
Every stack is temporarily strapped, not for sale, but for control. It ensures no single sheet goes missing between checkpoints.
Security sealing begins here. This wrap isn't just packaging, it's evidence. If it's broken, someone has explaining to do.
Every bundle is scanned, recorded, and matched with serial groups. No anonymous bills. Every dollar has an identity.
Movement between zones is tightly controlled. Even the employees moving money must pass biometric authorization. What you're looking at is a temporary holding zone, billions waiting for final inspection before the Federal Reserve approves release. Hidden features confirm authenticity. These layers are designed to defeat counterfeiters before they even try.
Only after passing all layers of tests are these dollars officially declared fit for circulation.
Robotics take over again, limiting human handling. Automation ensures fewer mistakes, fewer temptations.
Locked away and ready for the next step, distribution. From here, these dollars will soon make their way into the real world.
These stacks aren't spendable yet. They must pass storage time, tracking logs, and temperature control requirements before release.
Every dollar goes through automated handling to prevent human tampering and guarantee unmatched consistency.
Security isn't optional, Torres. It is engineered into every movement, every transfer, every second. This isn't fiction, Nati. The dual key system prevents any single person from controlling live currency alone.
Every bundle has a digital footprint. If one disappears, the system knows exactly when and where it should be.
Smart tracking prevents counterfeiting by making legitimate currency traceable from factory to circulation.
Everyone entering this zone is monitored, recorded, and restricted. Motion. Even employees who've worked here for decades.
No bill leaves this area unless authorized. These systems detect even the smallest attempt to remove currency.
Before final transfer, currency is sealed using high-tech packaging that reveals even microscopic tampering attempts. This is where printed money leaves the factory, not through normal roads, but through controlled, fortified logistics. Chain of custody is everything. Once the truck departs, the factory's responsibility ends and federal transport takes over. Somewhere in America, this newly printed money is headed toward banks, ATMs, and wallets, ready to enter circulation.
Once notes pass every inspection, they enter the most secure room in the building, a vault with motion sensors. Every bundle is sealed with anti-tamper material and assigned a digital ID, making counterfeiting nearly impossible.
Every label matches the bills inside. If one number is off, the entire brick is rejected.
Even after packaging, the Federal Reserve verifies authenticity using spectrometers, magnetic sensors, and AI-enabled scanners.
When money moves, security escalates. Every cart has GPS trackers and tamper alarms connected directly to federal monitoring systems. These trucks aren't just metal boxes. They're rolling vaults designed to survive collisions, fire, or attempted hijacking. Drivers follow constantly changing routes to prevent predictable patterns, a protocol refined over decades.
No physical key exists. Only biometric authentication can release the currency compartment.
Before reaching banks, new money arrives here, the Federal Reserve's distribution network. One person alone can't access MoneyGrid. Systems require paired authentication to prevent internal fraud.
Here, advanced logistics and AI determine which city or bank these new bills will serve.
From cotton fibers to high-security vaults, every step ensures trust. This isn't just paper, it's the...
Once printed, every dollar becomes a guarded asset, escorted under strict logistics to secure vaults. Before entering circulation, every batch is digitally logged, tracked with identifiers so no shipment goes missing.
Automation replaces human handling wherever risk amiss. Precision, security, and record-keeping run the show. Banks receive new money and return damaged notes, keeping circulation balanced and clean.
Physical cash wears fast. Every transaction creates micro-damage most people never notice.
Even ATMs follow strict protocols. Only verified and authenticated bills are allowed inside these machines.
Counterfeit detection is constant. Every note carries forensic clues that make it nearly impossible to fake. Once released, money becomes anonymous, traveling city to city, pocket to pocket, telling the story of an entire economy.
When cash becomes too worn, it returns to the system, not for repair, but for termination. No bill dies quietly. Its last chapter is controlled destruction to prevent illegal reuse.
Even after destruction, currency is useful. Compressed waste is repurposed into corporate gifts, museum souvenirs, or energy fuel.
Behind every dollar is engineering, science, and security. But ultimately, its value comes from trust. Only a handful of authorized personnel ever step inside this room.
Every bundle is verified again. Weight, seal integrity, and serial ranges must match the master log exactly. Once cleared, shipments move under high-level escort. Each route is randomized to prevent interception.
Every movement is monitored in real time. One signal loss triggers automatic lockdown protocols.
Modern money transport isn't just driving. It's logistics, law enforcement, and cybersecurity working together in perfect sync.
Once delivered, banks store the cash securely until it's ready for public circulation or ATM distribution.
And just like that, money that began in one of the most secure facilities on Earth officially enters the hands of everyday people. From the smallest purchase to the biggest investment, US dollars fuel economies across the globe.
But circulation isn't forever. Once bills become damaged or worn, they're removed, shredded, and replaced with newly printed ones. Old money doesn't simply vanish. It's recycled, repurposed, and sometimes even turned into souvenirs or insulation materials.